Ben Orton's abuse of authority made me think of 1998. Bill Clinton lying under oath. This influenced 2016's election. Why I voted for Trump. Trump was not Reagan. Definitely not. But the media, Washington arrogance, was very much like 1980. It sounded so much like it. I was only about 12 at the time. I warned on December 17th, 2015, when I was seeing that it worried me. That we shouldn't pretend he couldn't win, because that's exactly what they pretended with Reagan. If you listened, Trump was bad, inept, on so many levels, so the outcome was unlikely to be like 1980, but I knew the edge was toward the Republicans. Since Bill Clinton, this nation has been divided. Every 8 years, the other party took over. Trump's inept campaign made me think 2000 was the most likely outcome, except for this time, instead of two boring people, it was two very flawed people. Yet I was surprised at just how accurate that was. Never thought we would see another incident so soon of a close election where the public vote didn't match the electoral vote. Still, the decision that I would vote for him, that was finalized on the tarmac meeting. It reminded me of what the 1990s was about, and yes, I took a hit to vote for Trump. I'm a hypocrite. I remembered at the voting booth telling myself that I can only do what I think is best. Pray that God would let the right choice win, even though I couldn't vote for Hillary. I had to vote for somebody. So I left it up to him. Telling the left today this, they will not listen. They assume I couldn't possibly have known of Trump, and they forget just how flawed Hillary Clinton was. They forget that Bernie Sanders almost beat her in the primaries, even though she had control of the DNC's money for advertising. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideas, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.